I'm teacher Julie and welcome to Online English Institute's virtual English learning series. How are you today? Good to hear that. I hope you're having a good day. In my previous video, I have discussed about idioms. Could you please tell me what idioms are? That's right. An idiom is a phrase that has a special meaning. Let me write on the notes so that you can always remember that. There you go. As I said before, an idiom is a phrase that has a special meaning. We cannot easily find it in dictionaries because in the dictionary, the meanings of the words are different. Now, this time, we will discuss a new idiom called eager beaver. Have you heard of that idiom? Let me tell you about that. But first, let us read the dialogue. As always, we have two sets of dialogue here. I want you to read the first dialogue and you have to be Aaron while I'm going to be Sandy. Are you ready? Great. Can you please start reading, Aaron? Wow, Jackie is such an eager beaver. She truly deserves it. Your turn. Good job. Now let's go to the second dialogue. This time you would be Rafi and I'm going to be Sophia. I'll read it first. I have been reading a lot these days, but I can't seem to find answers to my religious questions. Your turn. Wonderful job. Now, let us define what the idiom eager beaver means. An eager beaver is a person who is very enthusiastic and diligent in doing his or her tasks. So, remember that you can only use the idiom eager beaver to a person who exemplifies or shows immense dedication and enthusiasm in what he or she is doing. Do you know any person who's considered an eager beaver? Wow, can you tell me more about him or her? Great. I would like to know someone like that too someday. All right, so let's go to the next section, and that is the vocabulary part. We have 6 words to define here. Can you please read after me? Promote. Good. Deserve. All right. The third word is a phrase, senior reporter. Very good. The next one, wonder. Next, religious. And the last word, certain. Good job. Now, let us try to define each and every vocabulary word, and we will start with promote. When we say promote, it is a verb that means you are raising someone to a higher position or rank. According to our dialogue a while ago, someone whose name is Jackie is being promoted from a typical or a junior reporter to a senior reporter. That means that her position went up. When someone tries to promote you, especially in a job, it means that you did a good job and that you are deserving to be promoted or being ranked in a higher position. Let's go to the second word, deserve. Deserve is a verb that means doing something that is worthy of either a reward or a punishment. Going back to our dialogue a while ago, deserve is used as a reward because Jackie, the senior reporter, did something good. That is why she's promoted to a senior reporter. She deserves a reward of being promoted as a senior reporter for a job well done. The third word, or phrase rather, is the senior reporter. A senior reporter is a noun that means a person who assists the chief reporter and acts in his absence. The next word is wonder. Wonder is a verb, or it can be a noun too, that means a feeling of surprise mingled with admiration. When we say wonder, we are left with amazement. We have a feeling of amazement towards something or someone. The next word is religious. Religious is an adjective that means believing in a religion. I am a Catholic, and that is my religion. How about you? What is your religion? I see. Let's go to the last word, certain. Certain is an adjective that means known for sure or established beyond doubt. When we say that we are certain about something, it means that we are almost 100% sure about something, and we have enough proof that something exists that way. Do you have any questions so far about the vocabulary words? Wow, that's great. It seems that you are catching up so fast. Now let's go to the grammar point. In the English language, we actually have 12 verb tenses. We have the simple tenses, we have the perfect tenses, and we have the progressive tenses. What we're going to talk about tonight is the present perfect progressive tense. Could you please read the definition for the present perfect progressive tense? Good job. Now, to repeat or to emphasize the meaning of the present perfect progressive tense, it is a kind of verb tense that tackles about an action that already happened at some time in the past and continues to happen at present. And how do we write the present perfect progressive tense? We have to follow a simple formula. The subject plus the modal has or have plus the be verb been and the present participle of the verb, and that means it ends in ing, and that would be the present perfect progressive tense. Again, it's the subject plus modal has or have plus the be verb been plus the present participle of the verb that ends in ing. For you to understand this verb tense better, I prepared an example. Can you please read the sample sentence? Okay, thank you for reading. Now, what is the subject in this sample sentence? Right, it's Ben. How about the modal in this sentence? That's right, it's has. Remember that we always have to use the modal has when we are talking about a singular subject. Of course, there's the be verb been in the sample sentence as well. Lastly, what is the present participle of the verb used in the sample sentence? That is right, it is writing. And what could be the root verb for the present participle writing? That's very good. It's right. So, that would be all for our lesson for tonight about the idiom eager beaver. Let me wrap up this discussion before we end the session. For the first part of our session, we read 2 sets of dialogue that show the idiom eager beaver. For the second part, we defined the idiom eager beaver, and it means a person who is very enthusiastic and diligent in doing his or her tasks. In the third part, we also defined 6 words, including 1 phrase, and those words are promote, deserve, senior reporter, wonder, religious, and certain. Lastly, for the grammar point, we discussed about the present perfect progressive tense. That would be it for tonight's session. I hope you enjoyed our discussion, and I hope you also learned something from it. Please don't forget to like our Facebook page, OEI Online English Institute. That's right. There you go in our notes pod. And please also visit our website. It's onlineenglishinstitute.org. That's very much correct. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in one of our classes.